KAVU 25 News Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Karina Garcia. Tonight, police in Round Rock are looking for suspects after 2 people were killed and multiple were injured in a shooting at a Juneteenth celebration Saturday night.
A nightmare in Round Rock.
It is unfortunate that we're here celebrating a wonderful event and we have a tragedy that happens.
A shooting at a Juneteenth parade Saturday night in Round Rock left 2 people dead and multiple others injured. The suspects have not been caught.
So at this time, we do not know how many shooters there were. That is part of the ongoing investigation that we have right now.
We thought it was fireworks at first.
Tony Santana, a vendor at the Juneteenth celebration, watched the fight break out.
Right behind us, there was a lady that got hit. I think she perished. That was like directly behind our tent, and that's how we knew that it was actually bullets, because like it was literally like, oh, that lady right here is hit.
He took this video taken in the moments after Saturday night's shooting. They show the chaos in the minutes after the shooting, including officers performing CPR on some of the victims, with some festival goers assisting. One of those Good Samaritans, Amber Meegans, a nurse by day who happened to be at Saturday night's parade.
So I just kind of like stood back and I was like, okay. So then I start, does she have a pulse? Do we have an AED? And the officer's like, do we have an AED? Like we're trying to figure out, I was like, where's EMS at? What's going on?
Today, the park has been closed off for much of the day as police continue investigating what happened that led up to the tragic shooting in Round Rock. Police say the suspects, however many of them there are, haven't been caught.
A barricade situation in Tampa, Florida came to an end Saturday night after a man fatally shot his parents and injured 1 deputy. Authorities responded to a home in the city's Carrollwood area just after 11 p.m. after a woman reported that her husband had been shot. Deputies found the woman and her 19-year-old Christos Alexander outside the residence. The man then shot and killed his mother before opening fire on the officers. Officers eventually entered the residence and found the suspect dead of injuries from that gunfire exchange. 1 deputy was also injured and taken to the hospital for treatment. Now, over in California, a large brush fire is burning near Sacramento, prompting evacuations. The fire sparked just before noon today and has already scorched more than 800 acres. The fire is threatening multiple homes and livestock in that area. Fire crews are battling the flames with both ground and air resources. Authorities are urging residents in the path of the fire to leave immediately. The fire is being fueled by gusty winds, extremely dry grass, and low humidity. And with that, let's toss it over to the weather wall with meteorologist Trey Mining.
Well, we're looking at high humidity around here and feeling it too. I'll tell you what, it was a very warm and humid day today with increasing rain chances as we go along. Current temperature right now, 83 degrees in Victoria. Feel like temperature 91 degrees when you add that humidity factor in, with southerly winds bringing that moisture in off the Gulf of Mexico, of course, keeping it humid, and it's going to be increasing that flow, bring more rain into our region coming out in the region. And currently 1 small rain shower near Point Comfort area, northern part of Matagorda Bay, also near Port Lavaca, and more out in the Gulf of Mexico. Big area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico with a lot of tropical moisture associated with it headed toward our region to give us some flooding threats later on this coming up week. What day will that be exactly, or days? We'll give you the details on that later on in the full forecast to come. We need to be weather aware. We'll give you all the information you need about that. Back to you, Karina.
Trey, thank you. The search for Benedicto Jaramillo and his son Angel ended on June 4th. The community paid their respects to the father and son Thursday night, and 25 News Now reporter Darius McCormick has the story.
On June 1st, Benedicto and Angel Jaramillo went shrimping on Magnolia Beach. The father-son duo usually went out on their 40-foot vessel to spend some time together. However, this trip ended in tragedy.
On the other hand, heartbroken, we lost 2 very good men. We were ready, to find them. That's what we wanted. We wanted a peace of mind.
Stormy weather capsized their boat and their bodies were missing. After days of searching by the family, community, and the Hunter Hadley Quest, Texas Parks and Wildlife Games Warden found their bodies almost 18 miles away across the Matagorda Bay Channel. In remembrance, the Jaramillo family hosted an emotional vigil to support one another. The family wanted to celebrate Benedicto and Angel's lives on the beach where they were last seen.
This is the last place they were. And he loved his job. This is what he did for 30 plus years. I know they would love this. They would love it because this is his heart. He put out his heart in his job, and his son was following his steps.
The matriarch of the family, Priscilla Jaramillo, wanted to thank everyone involved in the search. Reporting in Port Lavaca, I'm Adarius McCormick, KAVU TV, 25 News Now.
The 50th Port Lavaca Juneteenth celebration united families from across the country to celebrate the end of slavery in the U.S. This year's event continues throughout the weekend at the Bayfront Peninsula for the second year in a row. The event embodies liberation and reunion for the local African American community, with activities ranging from performances to games. This event continues to grow even 50 years later. So here is your viewer poll. You can scan the QR code right there on your screen to vote. The question is, did you attend any Juneteenth celebrations, yes or no? According to our results, it looks like 7% stand at yes, and the remaining 93% voted no. Thank you for voting. We want to hear your opinion always. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to take part. The Victoria ISD is holding a special called board meeting Tuesday afternoon. This will be at 3:30. Board members will discuss and take action to select a superintendent search firm. The meeting is at the administration building located at 102 Prophet Drive. Now, Texas student STAR scores decline in math and science. The Texas Tribune reports the latest results in the two key subjects are a setback after 2 years of modest progress toward recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. Only 26% of fifth graders this year met science grade level standards, a steep decline of 21 percentage points from 2019. In math, Texas students lost ground after 2 years of modest post-pandemic gains. About 41% of students showed a decent understanding of math on their test scores. Now, a brand new program starts Monday night on the Victoria Television Group. That's right here. It's called Let's Grow Texas Ag. It's all about farming and ranching in our Crossroads area. Now, here are the air dates for episode number 1 of Let's Grow Texas Ag. You can watch it Monday and Saturday at KVU at June 17, 6:30 and June 24th at 5 p.m. You can also watch it at KMOL Wednesday, June 19th at 5 p.m. and also at KMOL Sunday, June 30th at 10 a.m. Of course, this last one right here is KVCT Monday, June 17th at 9:35 p.m. KVCT also Saturday, June 29th at 4 p.m. and KXTS Friday and Saturday, June 21st and 29th at 10 p.m. and 11:30 a.m. So we hope to see you there. Alrighty, grab your cell phone and scan this QR code. This is our quick response code to download the Crossroads Today app. Watch us anytime, anywhere, and get breaking news alerts and vote in all our viewer polls. And you can learn all about our ongoing contests right there. Submit news tips, videos, and photos. Now remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crossroads Today. Hit the like button and click that notification bell. And stay with us. The King of Country makes a stop at College Station. Coming up, George Strait.
On the outside, current temperatures in the 80s, mid to lower 80s throughout the entire Crossroads region. Some upper 80s along the immediate coast. Very warm and humid. This is going to spell rain chances for us on the increase throughout the week. We'll give you the details on that coming up.
Sean Diddy Combs returned New York's key to the city after Mayor Eric Adams requested it back earlier this month. Diddy was presented with the key to the city by Mayor Adams in October of just last year. However, after video surfaced of the entertainer physically assaulting his ex-girlfriend in a hotel hallway in 2016, Adams sent a letter to Diddy camp saying he was deeply disturbed by the security camera video. The letter was sent June 4th and the key was returned to the city just 6 days later. Combs is facing a civil lawsuit related to this incident. Now, a country music legend played before a sold-out crowd at College Station Saturday. Fans packed the Texas A&M Stadium, and take a look.
Is king in Texas.
We actually heard rumor of it for about 3 or 4 weeks and went ahead and booked rooms ahead of time. And then when they made it official, everything kind of took off from there.
Until the king of country rolls in.
The king of country! George Strait, baby!
We were coming. Plain and simple.
Once in a lifetime opportunity, for sure.
Typically, this is a venue reserved for fall Saturdays. And only a handful of musical artists can create this kind of scene outside this iconic football stadium.
Oh, we were some of the first ones. We're season ticket holders, so we actually are suite holders. We have our suite along with 20 other tickets tonight.
We're here for a good time. Yeah.
George Strait is no stranger to playing in sold-out stadiums. He's already played in front of more than 100,000 people in Dallas. It's a record Texas A&M Athletics is hoping to break, with more than 110,000 tickets available.
I think the more recognition you bring to A&M and enjoy the great facilities that we have to make known, it's great for the university, the city, and everyone involved.
Dozens of people spent around 30 minutes upside down in the air after a ride at an Oregon amusement park malfunctioned Friday afternoon. 8 people were left stranded in the air when the Atmosphere ride at Oaks Amusement Park in Portland stopped working. The park says first responders were contacted immediately, and within minutes the ride was lowered and guests were able to safely get off. Portland Fire and Rescue say all riders were medically evaluated and released, but one person with pre-existing medical conditions was taken to the hospital for further evaluation out of caution.
I couldn't, my mind was so out of it. I felt like I had myself lost. I don't even feel like myself. I definitely feel like a different person actually now because I feel thankful.
The ride will remain closed until further notice, and Oaks Park says it will work with the maker and state inspectors to identify what caused the ride to malfunction. Now, several cities on the West Coast and in Hawaii are now considered impossibly unaffordable. 5 cities made the list for most unaffordable places to buy a home. This is based on the yearly Demographic International Housing Affordability Report. Unsurprisingly, the most expensive U.S. cities are in California, San Jose, Los Angeles, and San Francisco, as well as San Diego, all who made the top 10. Honolulu came in 6 out of 94 major markets surveyed in this 8 countries. Now, the report measures affordability by dividing the median price of a house by the gross median household income. Now, for more on today's news stories, come to crossroadstoday.com, and don't forget to submit your birthday wishes so Sunrise anchor Carolina Astrain and meteorologist Parker Cox can read them live on 25 News Now Sunrise. You can also submit a local military hero so we may recognize them.
Still sweating it out this late at night. Look at the feel like temperature is currently near 90 degrees and lowering a little bit more as we go toward the next couple of days because of the increased cloud cover and rainfall. Some of that on the heavy side of that rainfall, that is. We'll talk about that coming up in your full forecast. And good Sunday evening, everyone. Trey Mining here, and of course, we're looking at the calm before the storm. It was rather hot today. It was very hot today, as a matter of fact. A few rain showers in the area earlier today. That's pretty much out of the picture now. But waiting in the wings is a big area of tropical moisture in the Gulf of Mexico. Has the potential to get developed a little bit, maybe a tropical depression potentially by this time tomorrow or the next day or so. But if it does develop or it does not, it's going to bring a heavy rainfall to our region here. Let's put this future tracker into motion, kind of give you an idea of what's going on. For your Monday, we'll have scattered rain showers and storms, mainly along the coast, working their way in and throughout the day, aided by the daytime heat. And pretty much the same goes for your Monday night into your Tuesday. Now, waiting on Wednesday, whatever develops of this, low pressure area to the south of us, of course. That would be the center of the tropical moisture, bringing heavy rain in our region, coming up for Wednesday morning into your day on Thursday. See the area kind of highlighted there. Moving inland by the time we get late in the day on Wednesday and into your Thursday as well. So that's the time period we're looking at for potential heavy rainfall around here, and some areas of flooding is not out of the question with that rain falling quite a bit at a short period of time. Future rain totals, as we'll run this model all the way through, nothing too dramatic so far, less than 1/10 of an inch. We keep this going through your day on your Monday with a maybe isolated scattered rain shower and storm here and there. Same goes for your Tuesday as the tropical moisture, the center of it is still out in the Gulf of Mexico. But it gets closer coming in the day late on Tuesday into your Wednesday. You really see it coming in quite a bit, coming in for your Wednesday morning and heading on into inland areas north of Victoria. Could have anywhere from 2 inches or so to 5 inches or 6 or 7 inches along the immediate coast especially. So this is the area from Victoria southward I just mentioned that has the best potential for flash flooding, so we need to be watchful of that. But even if you're north of Victoria, the heavy rain potential is there, so watching with developments over the next several days. It really moves in, coming up for your Thursday, still very persistent. It could have totals anywhere 4 to 8 inches according to this weather model right here, especially along the coast I just mentioned, as we go through the next couple of days and slowly subsiding as we go through the period on the end of the week. We need the rainfall, yes we do. We don't need it, of course, in a lot in a very short amount of time that causes flooding. So we welcome the rain, but we need to be watchful of the weather conditions, and you should be as well. Looking at the scattered rain showers in the morning time for your Monday here and there, coming in off the Gulf of Mexico. Some of these could be dropping some severe, not really severe weather, I should say, but heavy rainfall because it's more tropical based in nature and moving that inland throughout the day on your Monday. So about a 50% chance of rain showers for your Monday and Tuesday, and revving it up for Wednesday and Thursday as the main system begins to move in from the Gulf of Mexico, whatever that happens to be and what kind of status it is at that time. And for Port Lavaca, we're seeing temperatures in the 80s, near 90 degrees for the daytime high. And Cuero about the same as well, with scattered rain showers and storms, especially the second half of the day as you go through your day on your tomorrow time frame. And let's get this going here where we can see the, well, okay, you get an idea. I'll just kind of summarize it here for you. 7-day outlook, best rain chances on your day, Wednesday and Thursday with 80% chances. That's the time we need to watch for potential flooding, beginning to subside by the time we get to the weekend with highs in near 90 degrees throughout the entire time period, lows in the 70s. Be careful out there, stay weather aware throughout the week. And take a look at this right here if you can. This is the QR code. What you need to do is get your smartphone, scan the code that you see right there. They'll take you to a web page. You can download the Crossroads Today app and sign up for email alerts. News, weather, and sports at your fingertips, very easy, convenient, and it's free of charge to stay connected with us. Speaking of sports, here is Zach.
Thank you, Trey. The Victoria Generals trying to follow up last night's walk-off with a win tonight. I'll have that in sports. The Generals with a thrilling walk-off last night against the Seguin River Monsters, trying to follow that up tonight with a win at Riverside. And, well, in the third inning, they flashed the leather, sharply hit but scooped up. It's a 6-4-3 double play that's going to help out the pitcher. This is Kamar Dove, who was great tonight, allowing just the 2 earned runs in his outing for the third out of the inning. Great running grab by Damian Whitfield, going to end the inning for the home team. But they are coming off an inning in which they had the bases loaded and just 1 out and did not score, hoping to change that in the bottom half of this inning, and they did. A bases loaded walk ties the game at 2, but they do leave them loaded again. The score currently 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. More baseball. The Houston Astros trying to take 2 out of 3 against the Detroit Tigers after last night's bad loss. The Astros leading 1-0 in the 2nd inning, and Altuve goes to one of the deepest parts of the yard and just does get it out. 3-run shot off Kenta Maeda, shades of Game 5 of the 2017 World Series when he went deep off Maeda in that same spot. Astros lead 4-0. Ronel Blanco was excellent again for Houston today. He went 7 innings, did not give up a hit, but he did give up 3 walks. The Astros pulled him after 7. He had a very high pitch count. The Astros go on to get the win. Final score in this one, 4-1. In the Men's College World Series, the Aggies last night able to get on the board first against Florida. High chopper that brought the runner home from third. That was a close play at third. Then in the bottom of the 3rd inning, this one hits one of the deepest parts of the park. It's one hopped off the wall. The runner's going to come all the way around from first to just make it 3-0. Florida would then make it a 3-2 ball game. And in the 9th inning, with a man on first, that one shot to right field, but robbed by Texas A&M. That would have put Florida up by 1, but instead it keeps the score 3-2. That would be our final score in the College World Series opener. Tomorrow night, Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Mavs try to hold on and fight another day. They were dominant in Game 4, shot over 50% from the field and played pretty good defense while shooting the 3-ball well, but it's a different ball game on the road at the TD Garden. Kyrie Irving, told Boston fans he would be back for Game 5. Now the All-Star gets another shot to win against his former team to try to force a Game 6.
I think, and I'm not speaking for him, but just from experience, you just, as an athlete, you want to get another opportunity, and he has that opportunity here tomorrow night, and hopefully he can take full advantage of that, make some adjustments that he can, look back at Game 1 and 2 and see what they were doing to him defensively, and hopefully take advantage in Game 5.
All right, well, that is it for your sports. Karina, back to you.
Thanks, Zach. And coming up on 25 News now at 10, a reminder to eat your veggies. Let Monday serve as a reminder to eat your vegetables because it's National Eat Your Vegetables Day. The health benefits are numerous. Those include helping to control blood pressure, lower cholesterol, and lower heart disease risk. Health experts say to get kids eating those vegetables, start them early. And there are so many ways to enjoy your veggies, not only raw, but cooked, of course, and with seasonings and dippings, and the possibilities are endless. So you boys go out there and get your veggies.
With a lot of ranch.
No,
With a lot of
that
ranch.
just defeats the whole
Don't drown it in the
purpose.
ranch.
No, it doesn't. I'm still eating the veggies,
It's
man.
like when you eat broccoli and
broccoli.
cheese.
Oh, broccoli and cheese.
It
Yeah.
just
Get
defeats
some
the whole
corn, get some corn on the
purpose.
cob, put it on the grill. Ooh, talk about some
We can get
good
behind
stuff.
that. We can get
Ooh,
behind
boy, I
that.
tell
Oh
you
yeah,
what.
like elote basically, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Well, but can you get behind this weather?
No,
I cannot either.
Well, we're trying to get in front of the weather, behind the weather, but you're going to get wet no matter what coming up by the middle part of the week, so be prepared.
Brother.
Don't say we didn't warn you, because we did on Monday, 50% chance of rain showers in the second half of the day. And same thing for Tuesday, and the main event is Wednesday and Thursday with the front, not the front, but the low pressure area in the Gulf moves inland. And that's the best time for potential flooding, so be weather aware throughout the rest of the week. We'll keep you informed right here. Slow reduction in rainfall by the end of the week, but notice the temperatures in the 80s for highs coming up because of the cloud cover rainfall toward the middle part of the week, so there is a benefit to the heavy rainfall.
So I actually lost my umbrella. You're telling me I need to go buy a new one?
I buy about 2.
Oh, it's that serious?
Exactly.
Okay, I'll take
Just
your word
use the
for
ones
it.
we got here at the station. I'm not spending my money.
All right. Well, thank you for being with us. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crossroads Today. Have a good night.